Love and light, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. Okay, so happy I could be here tonight and bring forth the word. We're going to see what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay, what do we need clarity on? What's our next move? Okay, yes. So happy to be here. I hope everybody's doing okay, hanging in there, moving forward. I hope everybody is getting what they asked for from the divine, okay? I hope your angels and ancestors are guiding you to nothing but prosperity, happiness, and blessings, okay? Because that's what I'm on. All right. Yes, we're going to cleanse the energy here. I think I'm going to use one of my cinnamon sticks this evening to do that. Okay. Yes, I haven't burned her in a while. I haven't burned one in a minute. But every time I do, it just brings me good fortune and protection and no evil eye. Okay. All right, we're going to cleanse the energy. Okay. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Angels and ancestors, I come forward tonight. Most High God, I ask you to protect me and watch over me as I channel this message for the collective. I call on my ancestors closest to the sun. Everyone else, you must leave to guide me and help me get this message over to the collective. I am the daughter of Ra. Okay? Yes, the sun. The daughter of the sun. Okay? Yes, I am. I am also an earth angel. An angel of the sun. I'm learning more and more things about myself. And I will not gatekeep. I will share information because it is very important. Religion has kept so much information from me, information I didn't know. And so I'm learning the separation and the meaning of different things. The reason why religion is over there and spirituality is over here. Even though at first I was like, it goes hand in hand, and it does in some aspects, but it's a lot of things that they kept from us. And so that's where the separation comes in at. Okay, yes. So anybody that needs to meditate, I advise you to meditate, okay? Because it's a divine message that you get from the Most High God. It helps you. It gives you clarity. It'll give you peace in your soul. It'll let you know almost your next move. It's almost like a guide, like they would say the Bible is, and the Bible is like our guide. But to get that direct and that one-on-one relationship with the Most High God, you need to meditate, okay? You need to meditate because that's where your power is. That's where your power is, and everybody possesses the power, Some people's gifts are different from others, and so you just need to tap in. Tap into yourself, get into more of yourself, learn, what your purpose is, what you need to be doing here on earth. What is your purpose? What is your calling? Okay, what is the Most High God calling you to do? Okay, what is your purpose here in life? You're not just here. Everybody has a purpose, and they've kept it from us, from different things because they want to put, the devil and everything that we do spiritually for ourselves. And it's not true. It's not true. Okay, I'm a witness. I'm a living witness, okay, of things. And so, yes. But we're going to move forward tonight. I hope everybody gets a great reading from me tonight and clarity, okay, of what they need to know and be aware of in their next move. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, let's see what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I'm excited to know. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So the Knight of Swords here is in reverse. So someone's failure to recognize their opportunity with you. Somebody failed, okay? They missed their chance. It may be danger ahead. Self-doubt. This person was a coward, okay? With the Knight of Swords here in reverse. All right. Yep, they failed to recognize the opportunity they had with you. They missed their chance. And now that they missed their chance, they might want to come, forth and bring danger to you because you don't want to deal with that person anymore. You've seen that person for who they are instead of who you wanted them to be. Okay, that wasn't getting you anywhere. You seen this person for who you really wanted to be because you really liked this person. Okay, but this person was a coward. Okay, they had self-doubt. They didn't know who they were as a person. That's why we have the Knight of Swords here in reverse. Okay, now we have the 3 or 4 of Cups here in reverse. So renewed interest in the world. Okay, so now collective, you have a renewed interest in the world. You're rekindling passions. Okay, you're having a realization of who you are. Okay, yes, it's the end of depression for you. You are motivated in your life to move forward with what you want to accomplish, your goals, as far as your goals. Okay, yeah, your dream job or where you see yourself as far as your goals, long term and short. Yes, you're motivated, okay? You're out of the depression. You know who you are now, collective, okay? With the 4 of Cups here in reverse. Yeah. You had a renewed interest or a renewal of your mind. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups here. So somebody thought they was going to have the 10 of Cups with you. Okay. A family, conflict and unhappiness for this person, relationship problems. This person is in sorrow. They're unstable. They're having arguments with the person that they chose over you, collective. Okay. I have a Queen of Pentacles, which I'm guessing is you, collective. A sensible and nurturing person, successful, wealth, trust, practicality, security, okay? This is you, and you have a pentacle, okay? You have a divine blessing from the Most High God that He's blessed you with, okay? This is from the Most High God, that pentacle that you have. Yes, the Most High God delivered that to you, all right? So we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So on the other hand, someone's not making success. Things are not coming. It's not happening for them. They're having difficulty focusing on their task at hand. They might be being lazy, bad quality, lack of skills. They got head fog. Okay, low ambition. So they don't have any ambition. They don't have, this person feels like, what am I here for? This person wants to know, what's their purpose? What do they need to be doing? What's their next move? Like, what do they do? This person is seeking, okay, looking for guidance, but they're being lazy. They're thinking they want guidance, should I say. They want somebody to come forth and talk to them and guide them. They need to look to the Most High God. They need to speak to their angels and ancestors so they can find that information out, what they need to be doing, okay? But they got a bad quality around them. The reason why things are slack and at a standstill for them, okay? Head fog. They can't see because they got bad energy around them. This person needs to protect their energy. It's negative energy around them. We have the 3 of Cups here in reverse. So somebody thought they was going to celebrate, okay? Off of 8 of Pentacles that they thought they was going to gain from you or have for themselves. Okay, they thought they was going to celebrate with the 3 of Cups here in reverse. So social distancing and canceled events. This person is isolating themselves. They're lonely, okay? This person has probably been gossiping about you. Not only have they been gossiping, they're cheating, okay? Yeah, they're not partying. They're in isolation because they've been cheating. And they're probably not happy with, the relationship or the person that they chose. So they're not celebrating. They're in isolation. Collective, you might still be in isolation, not really dealing with too many people. You're, into yourself. You're, healing and resting and relaxing. You got your feet kicked up with your popcorn, okay? Yeah. Then we have the Three of Swords here. So a period of unhappiness for this person. Like I said, they're unhappy with the situation that they chose. They got heartache and pain due to what they did to you. They're depressed. They have sorrow due to this separation, okay? Trauma is in their life right now, okay? So somebody has brought trauma to their lives, or they're going through trauma, okay, because of how they did you regarding this heartbreak with the Three of Swords here. Okay, and we have a Knight of Wands here. He's in reverse. So things may not go well as expected. He's angry. So things didn't go how he expected. He can't bring forth a wand to you and lay with you. Okay, he's impulsive. Indignation is here. Fear and reckless. So yeah, somebody is mad. They upset, collective, because you're happy. Okay, things are happening for you. You're accomplishing things, your goals. Yeah, things are not what this person expected with the person that they went towards, the person that they laying with, that they chose over you, that they picked. They're not happy with it, and things are not going how they thought. They probably thought the relationship, they probably thought that person that they met was the girl. They probably thought she was a Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? And she had a pentacle and had her bag together and was going to be sensible and nurturing like you were, successful, wealth, trusting, practical, and things like that, security. He went to somebody that is not giving him that. Okay, he's not feeling that from her. He's not, or vice versa. Take it wherever it resonates. It could be a man that's feeling like this, a woman feeling like this, chose a man and felt like, hey, he wasn't the right man. She chose wrong. So she's unhappy, okay? And this person is closing themselves off. They are cheating though, they laying with different people because they're trying to fill that void. They don't want to be alone. Okay, and sometimes people don't realize that that's where you find your power, when you're alone, because you can get your head together, your thoughts together. So whoever this person is dealing with, they need to leave whoever they dealing with alone and take time out for themselves so they can get their thoughts together, because it's just negative where this person is telling you something to do, you probably want to do something different. It's not something that you want to do. You just need time. You need to be in isolation. So yeah, good. If you're in isolation, you need to stay like that until you get your head together, your mind, your thoughts. Okay. Yep. We got a Page of Swords here. So arrival of bad news, mental stagnation, head fog. This is a player. Okay. Page of Swords. He got his tight tone. He's in reverse. Okay, yeah, he's got mental stagnation, head fog, bad communication. So the person that he's with, she's not communicating with him. She might be being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? He's not happy though. And he's in fear to change. Knight of Wands, he's in fear to be by himself. But right now he is by himself, or he might be over there, but feeling like he's by himself. So he is with this person. Okay. But he's feeling like he's by himself because there's no communication. He can't express himself. He's not getting the nurture, that he needs or she needs. She's not getting the food. You know what I'm saying? How people say food for thought. They're not getting that, Yeah, look, but collective, ancestors and angels are here. Ancestors says stand your ground with the Seven of Wands. So don't give in. This person is in your energy heavy, okay? So this person is thinking about you. They're in your energy heavy. That's why you've been probably skeptical, thinking about picking up the phone, calling this person, okay? But ancestors are here, okay? They've blocked that person from you, okay? Where you can't reach out to them and they can't reach out to you because, they got things going on that's not right, right now. Okay, it's not a good time. All right, yep. Confrontation may arise, defending, fighting for goals. Yeah, so what I said is this person, they see that you're happy, you're content with yourself. You know, you're into yourself. You know, you ain't thinking about this person like that. You know what I mean? You're standing your ground, you're standing on what you said, your word. Okay? Yeah, you told this person, look, I'm not for the games. I don't have time to play games. Okay? Yeah. Page of Wands is here. In reverse, bad or delayed news, procrastinate. So this person probably was procrastinating in front of his partner. You know, the girl that he chose, like, you know, it's this and that and this and that. When really how he got that person was from your energy, your life force. He got that from your aura. Okay. Yeah. If you're carrying a good aura, narcissistic people with bad energy, they need that. Okay. And so they use that to get what they got. But now that they together and you out of their energy because they was cheating. Okay, with the three of cups here in reverse. They was cheating, but now since you're not there, things are not the same because they don't have your energy to give to that person. They can't reciprocate it. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's instability. Okay. Yes, instability there in that relationship. Yeah. I bet that person knows now, though, the reason why they were able to get what they had, you know, or why things were so good when they were with you. It was because of your life force that you were giving this person. You were giving this person your whole life force, which was causing you to be drained in your body. Okay. Yeah. Being drained in your body. Okay. But you overcame sorrow with this relationship that you were in. The death card is here in reverse. Okay, so resisting to accept change. So yeah, this person, he doesn't want to accept that it is that the truth is coming forth to him, or they see the truth but they don't want to accept it because they remember the things that are playing in their mind, you know, that you told them. Collective, yeah, they're repeating bad choices. Okay, stagnant, lethargy, fear of change. So fear of change the second time. So this person is scared. They scared to change. They might feel like they need to be up under someone because they don't want to face themselves. Okay? Yeah, but ancestors are here with the Eight of Wands here. Yep, expect things to move rapidly for you, collective. Yes, haste, fast progress, quick growth, excitement. Yeah, because you're learning about yourself. You're learning who you are. Like I said, you've probably been in a period, collective, of isolation where you ain't dealing with too many people. You're really seeing people for who they are instead of who you wanted them to be, you know, and that's where you see the difference. People grow. They don't realize that when they're by themselves, they grow. You know, I did. I know. I can speak on it because, you know, I've been by myself for a very long time, and people thought that they were hindering me or making me, you know, sad by leaving my life or disappearing, ghosting me, and it didn't do anything but fueled me. It fueled me. It gave me life, you know, because I had this time with the divine that I could, you know, be with him, and I could, you know, talk to my angels and ancestors and do research. You know, I wasn't bothered, you know, by anything. Confirmation. Um, there's some things moving around here in my room, and that was confirmation for me. And so I have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay, results may be less than expected. Fruitlessness, poor foresight, merge rewards. So again, this person, he had poor foresight on the person that he chose. Okay, so therefore there's delays. Look, he's missing out on all this money. He's missing out on all this money. Now this person knows when you told them, because you probably told this person, hey, I think I need to get you out of my energy. You know, or I don't think you should be in my energy because you're keeping me from getting things that I deserve, that I worked hard for. And now he's feeling that. He's feeling like that, or she's feeling like that. She knows now that what you was saying was true because the person that they're with now is taking their energy. They sucking the life out of them. okay, things that they brought forth that they got from you. So they're manifesting. They were going off what they were using was old energy that they got from you, okay? Yeah, they were using old energy that they got from you, collective, okay? And that's how they got this person. But now, it's a separation. So everything is going down. Okay, everything is a facade now. Everything is an illusion now. Okay, and a past person is probably wondering, like, what's going on? Like when I met this person, he was this, he was that, and then everything. How a record or a song is going off, and then everything just goes like a broken record. Yeah, everything just goes down. Everything just shuts down. It just stops. A party, everybody, the party stopped. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Thank you, ancestors. Everything just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking around like, what's going on? Justice is here. That's why everything has stopped for them, okay? And delays, okay? Fruitlessness, merge rewards. Because justice is here. Justly deserve outcomes. There's consequences. So this person has to face their consequence, okay? For what they did to you, collective. Okay? This person's under judgment. Truth is coming forth to you. This person got some legal issues you probably didn't know about that they were sweeping under the rug. They wasn't telling you. Okay, fairness. Okay, so this person probably feels as well that it's not fair, the reason why they're not able to be with you or have things with you. Okay, they probably feel like it's not fair, but there's nothing unjust about it because this person used your energy. You helped them. It might have not been green things or material things that you were bringing forth, but this person was using your life force. That's what you were giving them. You were giving them your life force. And so now they're under judgment because they cheated. They went towards someone, that they thought they were going to have a 10 of cups with, but it's in reverse. They thought they were going to be happy and have a family. But this is what they wanted for you when they went towards that person. So everything that you put out is what you get back. People don't believe in karma, but it's real. Okay? It is real. Okay, but the divine is here, and Ace of Swords. Thank you, angels, ancestors. Yeah, the divine is here. Ace of Swords. Okay, new beginnings and mental clarity for you. You've been crowned and you're protected. Okay, so you got new beginnings. You got mental clarity, your focus, vision, good choices. You're finding truth, success. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out in your favor, collective. It's your time now. It's your time to shine. It's your time to have what you need. It's time for you to be, at peace. You've been through enough, and people don't even realize that when they come towards you, and that's the thing. People don't know what rank you hold in the spiritual realm, why they be trying to do things. Look, Spirit then gave you truth, confirmation. Spirit then gave you truth. Yeah, strength and truth. Yeah, processing the inner strength to succeed, courage, self-empowerment, willpower, confidence, love. Yeah, they restored all this in you. They didn't make your heart, hard because of what he did to you or she did to you. You still have love in your heart. You still want to love, but you met this person, collective, because you were on a journey. Okay, and so your purpose is so much bigger. That's what ancestors are saying, that your purpose is so much bigger. You weren't really there to be for a long time. You could have been, but this man, he didn't want to treat you right. Okay, and so he didn't want to treat you right, and he messed up. Yeah, that's what he did. He messed up. And so God gave you strength to move on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was dealing with a beast. Okay? You was dealing with the beast. All right? And so because you moved on, you're going to have prosperity. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is here. A blessing from the divine. Yeah, new beginnings and prosperity, financial gain, opportunity, change, money, career opportunities. Yeah, all that. Yeah, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, expectations of rewards without labor. So that's what he wanted. He wanted gifts without laboring, okay, without doing the work, shortcuts, poor work ethic, lazy. Okay. Yeah, that's what this person was with you. They were manifesting off your life force. Yeah. They were. They were manifesting off your life force. And that's why they had got as far as they got. Okay, but now things have been cut off. The divine then came in with the sword, with the ace of swords, and then cut that shit off. Cut it off, okay? That's what they did, but you're protected. You've been crowned, collective. Okay, yep, you're protected by the Most High God. Then we have the King of Wands here. Okay, so yeah, he wanted to come in and knock you down. He might still be trying to come in. Okay, because he need to power up. Okay, yeah, he needs to power up off your sacral chakra. He needs to power up. He needs some energy and healing and some balance because right now he's fogged. Yeah, utilizing leadership to manifest your goals. Yeah, so that's what he was doing. He had a good job, and so he thought, well, as long as I got this good job, you know what I'm saying? The collective, she ain't gonna leave me, or he ain't gonna leave me because, hey, I'm doing my part, I'm giving. But they didn't know that you were giving to them as well, the reason why they were able to accomplish what they were doing with your life force, your aura, the aura that you carry around you. Okay, it's very powerful. It's a life force. Okay, people need to realize that. That's why it's very important for you to protect your energy. Protect your energy, yes, and cleanse, spiritual cleanse. The lover card here is in reverse. Look, an imbalance with the relationship, a conflict. So a conflict probably came up about y'all. She wanted to know who you are, the third party, and yeah, disharmony, opposition, arguments. She's not like you, and he's realizing that, or she's realizing that he's not like you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lover's card is in reverse. Yeah. Wow. So it's disharmony. There ain't even no love there. He just there, you know what I'm saying? Because he just there. He don't want to be by himself, or she just there because she don't want to be by herself. They want to come up together. I mean, they feeling like they ain't by themselves. They got each other. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't got to go through hard times. You know what I'm saying? With each other. And that's what brings, that's what makes a person who they are when you go through hard times by yourself, hardship. You know what I'm saying? Not no relationship. Hardship is what makes you the person that you are, makes you strong. Hardship is. I learned that today. I was listening to somebody, a reader, and she's very right. Things that she was saying. But yeah, that's what makes a relationship, is when you are able to face challenges on your own and go through things on your own. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles here. So look, you're going to receive a Ten of Pentacles, collective, for all your hard work. Your hard work will be rewarded. Stability, financial gain, okay? Community and family for you. Community and family for you. Okay? I'm on a short time right now. All right? Yep. So let's move forward and see what's going on. Okay? I don't have that much time here. I forgot to set my timer on my phone, but I'm getting ready to time out here in a minute. So let me give you what I can give you. Okay? You're going to get the Ten of Pentacles. All your hard work has been is going to pay off. Financial gain, okay? Community, family. You're going to have that. Look, you are the sun, collective. You're the sun. Yeah, you bring vitality. You bring life. You bring joy to people. Look at the yellow in the back. Yeah, that's Ra, the son of Ra. That's God's force. That's a life force. That yellow aura, that's God. You carry that. You carry that inside your soul, and you're divine. Look, the Eight of Pentacles is here. Yep, you're working hard. You're working hard towards your goals. Look, you're going to receive that. You got a Six of Pentacles. An equal give and take is going to be restored to you. Balance. Yes, an equal give and take. Look, a King of Pentacles want to come through. He want to come through and work his magic with the King of Wands. Okay, and bring forth the wand. Okay, yeah, and he's not going. It's not a tower moment for him. The Tower card is in reverse. Okay, so they've been through some stuff. The person that want to come through towards you, they're gonna protect you. Yeah, with this wand here, this King of Wands. Yeah, this King of Pentacles want to come through. Okay, he a king. Look at him. He a king. Okay, yeah, King of Wands is here. He want to come forth and work his magic and bring his wand. He done been through some stuff with the Tower card here. And the King of Cups is here. He like, what happened? Your person. He like, what happened? He see that. He know somebody about to come and snatch you up. Collective, he already know what's going on. Yeah, he know. He know what's going on. He know what's going on. Oh, I hate I'm going to have to cut this short, you guys. But he know what's going on. That flipped. It turned and flipped and did something, y'all. Okay, so the devil card is here. Okay, so yep, he in devil energy. Your person, your past person. Yep, he in devil energy. He mad. King of Cups. Yeah. He feel like if I can't have her, that's how he looking. Look, if I can't have her, nobody can. That's how he looking. Look. Yep, in devil energy. That's what he is. He in devil energy. Yep. Let's get a couple of more. It's just a quick energy read. Like I said, I didn't do my time. Yep. Look, the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, they want to put a sword in that man's back. They want to put a sword in your back. They mad that you connected to the divine and that you got protection. They're not protected, though. This person, they're not protected. No, they are not. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This person ain't going to get nothing. They didn't tricked off. They even try to do some work towards you. Pay for some work. Yeah, try to get some work done on you. That ain't gonna work. Look, don't you see the shovel and the pitchfork and stuff? Yeah, pay for some work. Tricked off some money. And devil energy. Yeah, look. Now this King of Swords, he got his sword up. Because somebody know. Somebody know what happened. Yeah, somebody know what happened and they looking at this person. And this person don't even know. They being watched. Yeah, because collective, you got people out here watching you. You got people that are out here that love you and respect you. Okay, you got people out here that off somebody over you. Okay, that's how much you protect it. You don't know that though. You don't know that. But yeah, I'm here. I'm telling you. Look, the Empress. Yeah, because you're an Empress. Look. You an Empress. You got niggas out here that arrive for you. You're not even with them, but they know you. Oh, Geraldine. You what, Geraldine? Oh no, we don't play that. What's that? What's that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing right now. They like, what's that? Who fucking with her? Who? Yeah, look. Yeah, you got people out here ride for you because you're an Empress and you bring truth and light and love to people. Okay? This is a family member watching you. This is a family member watching your back, collective. Or somebody real close to you, a homeboy, a friend, somebody watching you. They see you. They ain't come for it. They ain't said nothing, but they watching what's going on out here in the streets because they know you're not in the streets like that no more. They know you an Empress. You a whole Empress. You hear me? Yeah. You got people out here in the streets watching you. Watching your back, got your back. Not only that, angels and ancestors. Look, Ace of Wands came out here. Come on now. The divine is here. He didn't orchestrate these people and put these people in place. They don't even know. They better sit down somewhere. They better sit down somewhere. You powerful. Collective. Ace of Wands. They better sit their ass down. Spirit ain't playing. Spirit ain't playing. Okay? When it come to you, collective, Spirit is not playing when it come to you, sweetheart. Okay, that's what these people is failing to realize. Yeah, that you got a divine source, powerful source watching you, a higher consciousness, a higher being looking out for you. Look, we got the Ace of Pentacles. You about to have that. Yep, Three of Wands is here. You looking, you been planning something, collective. Yeah, you looking out. You making plans, baby. Look. The Fool, this person wanted you to be a fool, but you're not. It's in reverse. What is this? Yep, they just hanging around now because they don't know what the fuck to do. They just hanging around. Look, Page of Pentacles. They can't bring forth no pentacle. They can't bring no money towards you. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Yep, they didn't want you to stand your ground. But stand your ground, collective. That's what Spirit is saying. Stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground. You got the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, they tried to poison you. They tried to do something bad to you. That's their plan. They want to get over, they want to do something bad to you. So watch your back, okay? Look, 9 of Wands. They try to bring forth some magic. They can't even bring forth no magic. Yeah, they can't throw no wands at you. No magic at you. They can't do nothing. These people gonna have to surrender to the Most High God. Look at all these cups. These people going through karma. Look, 4 cups. Yep, it's here. Yep, he can't bring forth no money. He's stuck. He's stuck. That person is stuck. Look, 7 of Swords is even in reverse. Yep. He can't be sneaky with you because you already see him. You already see him for who he is. He can't pull nothing over your eye. Look, the High Priestess is here. Somebody ain't using their intuition. So they went to a High Priestess to do some work. And the High Priestess couldn't even do the work. She couldn't even get in your energy because you protected. You protected by the Most High God. Look, the 5 of Cups here. Yeah, wanted to bring forth the 5 of Cups and have you chained. Have you chained up. Don't want you to get what you deserve. Yeah, wanted you to be trapped. Look, with the 8 of Swords here. Trapped. Trapped and can't see. The 6 of Cups here. It wasn't an equal give and take where he went. Yeah, that's his fault. It wasn't an equal give and take. Now he got to lay in the bed that he wanted you to lay in. He got to lay in the bed that he wanted you to lay in. Look, 4 of Swords here in his back. 4 of Swords. He can't sleep at night. He being tormented by angels and ancestors, y'all. He being tormented by angels and ancestors. Hey, that was a quick read, okay? God, I gotta go. I can come back, though. Look, 7 of Cups is here for you. You're going to receive a 7 of Cups, okay? A 7 of Cups. I'm trying to see a 7 of Cups in my mind. What's a 7 of Cups? A 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups. 7 of Cups. Yep, they trying to look in. You're going to have material wealth. But they trying to look in because they didn't heard. They didn't heard that you're being blessed by the Most High God. That's why they want it out for you. That's why they want to snake you and be sneaky and stuff. Kind of trying to come forward to you. Putting all these illusions and shit in your mind. Yeah, daydreaming, but lacking in action, fantasies, desires, options, temptation. Yeah, so they tempted to come back towards you, but they can't because you protected by the Most High God. Okay, you protected by the Most High God. They can't come back. They looking in on your shit. They trying to see what's going on. Yeah, and they trying to do magic. Went to a High Priestess, a fake High Priestess. She couldn't even do nothing. That motherfucker is in reverse. Yeah, she couldn't do nothing. They wanted the 8 of Swords. Wanted to try to keep you from celebrating. Yeah, so watch it. Watch your drinks. When you go out, watch motherfuckers. Because they sending people. Okay? But you got protection out here in this motherfucker, in these streets. Yes, you do. Collective, the Ace of Wands is here. Spirit is even here. They ain't gonna let no shit go on. Hell no. Look. The High Priestess in reverse. And they didn't use their intuition. And the person that tried to do magic, she didn't have no intuition. She was fake on an Empress. They wanted to do this to an Empress. Okay? Somebody that's the sun. That bring life and vitality and stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good energy. You know, that's loving and caring. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to bring forth that mess. Yep, look, the Hermit card here in reverse. An excessive amount of solitude, withdrawal, isolation, ignorance, social anxiety. So this person in isolation now. Yeah, because they probably wondering, damn, does she know I tried to do some magic? That's what they didn't want to come out. Do she know that I tried to do magic on her? You know what I'm saying? That's what they thinking. Yeah, did they know I'm trying to stop her from being happy and being successful and having a family with this 10 of Cups? Okay? They trying to love bomb you. That's what they trying to do. They trying to love bomb you because they heard. That's this King of Pentacles is coming in your life, okay? And getting ready to make it rain. Because he been through some shit. He already know what it feel like. Okay? Look, that's why he like, what happened? What happened? What's going on? What? No, couldn't be. Yeah, look, the Tower card is in reverse. But they finna go through chaos, sudden destruction. Okay? Spiritual hardships. That's what they getting ready to go through. Okay? That's what they getting ready to go through. Look, we got the 4 of Pentacles here. So security has shifted towards greed, jealousy, envy, materialism, mistrust. Okay? Skeptical. This person is skeptical. Don't trust him, okay, collector? He might try to reach out and try to come in. You know what I'm saying? Because the Eight of Wands was out here. Somebody trying to come forth, but they can't though, because you protected. But they're going to try to. So protect your energy, because this person is after you. They want your energy. They need it to manifest something. And they got a third party. They've been cheating. They not happy. Okay? I'll be back again, but this was a short, quick energy read. I love y'all. Love and light. Bye-bye.